So, conservative commentator Brandon Tatum recently tweeted that the church began to lose its way in 325 AD, essentially implying that with the Council of Nicaea, the conversion of Constantine, that the church began to adopt paganistic rituals, doctrines, and ideas. But is this true? No, it's not true. At the end of the day, the Council of Nicaea had nothing to do with the Trinity, as people have claimed in the past, or the canonization of the Scriptures. It was actually dealing with a heresy known as Arianism, where they were denying the deity of Christ. Constantine had no real dealings in the council outside of convening it. The bishops that were brought from all over the known world at the time, of the church world at least, used the council to clarify some things that were causing disruptions in the church. This happens often, right? One of the things, or the biggest thing, was the deity of Christ, which is where the church built upon what was the Apostles' Creed, created the Nicene Creed to combat the heresy of Arianism and establish continued sound doctrine. One of the things that Brandon said was that the church had gotten away from the doctrine and the teachings of the apostles and was adopting paganism. There is absolutely no evidence for that. It is actually completely and totally false. The church was clarifying the doctrines, making sure that they stayed true to what had been passed down. And so when Brandon Tatum tweets that the church lost its way in 325 AD, it is either he's being willfully ignorant and doesn't know what happened in 325 AD at the Council of Nicaea, he's falsely accusing the church of something that isn't true, or he is lying. That's it. I have no ill will against Brandon. I just think if you're going to make that claim, which is a popular internet claim that is constantly debunked, you should deal with it, especially from someone coming from like Brandon, because Brandon got a huge following, and Brandon says he's a Christian. And this is where I think Christians struggle, is misunderstanding that church history didn't begin with Jesus and the apostles and then end for 1,500 years and then start up again with the Reformation. It didn't. We have 2,000 years of church history. So if you're wondering what I was talking about there, go check out the long form video. It's about 30 minutes where I address this topic in depth. It's on the YouTube channel. Thanks.